Welcome back, guys. We're back with some more callouts. This time we'll be doing the new theme park. My dudes, keep in mind my callouts are not for everyone. Callouts can never be universal. I'm trying to help people who do not have calls for certain maps, or they're just looking to start getting into calls. Coming in right here, we come straight into Gong. There is a tellers right here. If you put a little punch hole or something right here, you can look straight on down to bottom of yellow stairs. From Gong, we come then into maintenance. Maintenance is a very large room. There's a 90 hall maintenance. It's this entirety of this hallway, which then you have one of your main walls that go into throne. Throne is your best site for defense statistically. Coming in from maintenance into throne, as you'll see, there are 3 walls that come into throne and armory. With that being said, you have one here that comes from barrels. You have one down here that goes to yellow stairs, and then you have the one that I already showed that goes into maintenance. All of these walls can be tricked. Keep in mind they can open up the top and they can throw a nade over. So if you are going to go for a trick on one of these walls with bandit or Cade, you will need an ADS. My team, whenever we're playing and we're playing ranked here, we do ban a lot of Thatcher, so that does take away a lot of their ability to get these walls. But keep in mind that is a option. There is one soft floor up above, and it's right over here looking down onto armory. Keep that in mind. But typically, this site is a anchor heavy site. You don't really need to roam a whole lot with this site. With that being said, anchor heavy site, you can typically tuck 2 people back behind throne, one over an armory, and then just hold the 2 doors that come in if you don't allow the breaches on one of these walls. There is a hatch above that drops down here into blue, but blue is kind of a death pit, as you can see. This right here is blue hall, and it typically doesn't work out well whenever they're pushing blue hall. But we're going to go back out this way, and we're going to come then into dragon. Right here is lower dragon, and then dragon hall right over here. Dragon hall comes down into yellow hall. Right here's your yellow stairs. You have your bathroom here, which then goes into drug storage, which then goes into drug lab. Keep in mind, this one's drug storage is the one that has all the drugs laying around, and this is your drug lab. This is where the drugs are created. And then that comes into lower arcade and back into barrels. I think we've touched on everything first floor. So here we are at lower arcade. We come to arcade stairs, and then you come into upper arcade. Upper arcade then leads into cafe. Right here's your cafe. You have your cafe hall right here. Right here is top yellow. Keep in mind, with new theme park, they did add this little walkway that goes across right here. It comes from cafe then into your initiation and office side. So right here's your office, with initiation being right over here and cash still being in the same spot that it used to be on old theme park. So right here's cash. Here we are in daycare. Daycare then leads into bunk, and then you have this kitchen right back here / break room. I've heard this called both ways. Kitchen / break room. I prefer break room personally. We're going to break this wall, come from bunk into initiation. From initiation, you come into control, and then you come back into upper dragon. You have this balcony right here that looks down onto lower dragon, and as well into throne room right down here. This map is not very hard, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say it's much harder than old theme park. If anything, it got easier because they took out that confusing train. They took out the confusion of haunted side. But I think I've gone over just about everything that really needs to be touched on this one. If y'all have any questions, my dudes, let me know, and I would be happy to answer it.